It's your boy Jay Rich, you know me, Spider-Man all day, every day.
NIJBR0. It's NIJBR0.
Listen, I'm all over the place. We're having a lot of fun over here in New York at Lightbenders.
I'm Saitama. I got the glove and everything.
I mean, yeah.
I made this thing. I spent so much time on it.
So you make this?
This was super heavily tailored. I bought it, but everything else I made.
So when did you start cosplay? When did that bug bite? Get it? Spider? Bug? Okay, alright. No?
Well, I mean, it was kind of, honestly, when I was like 12, I think, when I was little, because I kept on seeing all these pictures of these people and they were dressed up in these incredible outfits and they looked like they stepped off of a screen or a game, and I was like, oh my gosh, and it took me like probably 7 years, 8 years until I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. So I did my first cosplay. It was Misha from P to 10. It was very simple. I did it wrong. Got all the colors wrong.
I mean, it's your first time.
It was my first one, and I was 18 or 19.
Yeah.
I was little. I was tiny. And then I just never stopped, and it's been like almost 10 years. So a lot, and just constantly working on things.
Now, are you in that mindset where
no, longer than 10 years. Almost 15. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to put your age out there.
No, because I
wasn't
said
trying
it.
to do that. I was just gonna leave it at 10, and we were just gonna go like, all right, moving on.
I am proud of it. I worked for that 30, man. I am finally there. Nobody can call me 20-something anymore.
I am way beyond that at this point.
I feel like it's less stressful. You get to a point where you just stop caring.
You stop caring. That's what happens.
Stop caring.
That's what happens. When you get to a certain age, you're just like, man, no, I just like dressing up as this superhero.
Put on an outfit, put on some makeup, and go walk around. Like, I don't have time. I'm too tired for this. Everybody is here being a dork. There's no hierarchy.
Okay. How long have you been in the convention scene?
As long as I've been cosplaying.
So about 15.
Once you're at that point, there is no cool.
There's no cool. There's no cool level.
So everybody's
just because you get a couple more likes and a couple more follows than somebody else, you're still a nerd. You're still a nerd cosplaying. I'm a nerd. Like, she's a nerd. Everybody here is a nerd. Like, just understand.
Then everybody's on the same level. And like, I like that. Like, you can do whatever. You can just make an incredible thing. You don't have to like have something else to back it up. You just walk up and you're like, yeah, I'm awesome.
Your favorite cosplays? I want to know about that. Do you have a favorite? Favorite 3. All right, I'll help you there.
Okay, so I think my most recent favorite has been Genos from One Punch. Genos is actually downstairs in a bag. I just because I love him. I love him more than I can properly express. I guess next favorite probably is Vega from Street Fighter, because same thing. I love him more than I can properly express. I love that he's just a glorious bastard. Like, he's a yodeling ninja bullfighter.
What's your third now?
Probably Dream from Sandman, or Morpheus, whichever you want to call him, from the Sandman. Could not stop thinking about it for a straight 6 months. Like, I love Sandman, and I made up Dream, and I actually learned how to do makeup for Dream. I started with the white and like all that kind of stuff.
See, this is what this nerd stuff does. It inspires us. It makes us, it makes us who we are. I love that you embrace it. That is awesome. And don't let any like the goofy boys try and gatekeep you. You just punch them. Just give them that one punch. Like, wow.
I have never had anybody try. I
think they're scared of it. I think that's what it is.
Maybe.
I mean, you look like a strong person. You look like, yeah, you one punch. That's
take him out.
That's it. That's it. One punch.
Yeah, I think like I've never had anybody try. I think you just get. I think a lot of times you can. Sometimes I'm trying to think of how to word this. Sometimes the people who are doing that are only doing it as a power play, and they're only going to like. If there's any amount of pushback, I think that they aren't they don't have enough chutzpah and like gusto to actually go after it. I think they back down almost immediately. And like,
I mean, that's how keyboard warriors work.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tough for a second, then if you confront them, they crumble. You know.
And I think there's also a lot. I think there's a lot to be said about they're trying. They probably already feel ignored the power plays because they feel like they aren't getting attention otherwise, and they're taking out other people, which doesn't make it okay. There's a whole thing. There's a whole like bullies and all that kind of stuff. Never makes it okay. It's never okay to like look at something and be like, what happened in chapter 3 and book 70, whatever. You know, that's never okay.
Yeah, like.
But they're little boys, basically. They're little.
I never understood that. Like, if you meet someone that you find attractive, that even a little bit like something that you like, why would you banish them because of it? Because they're not on the same overly excited level of that said subject. I would be like, oh my God, you like this thing I like? All right.
Where are you? What chapter are you on? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. And then I'd be stupid. I'm like, let's talk about it over dinner. My treat. Let's go out. Come on. And like that's how you're supposed to do it. Not be like, well, did you know how many letters are, in the alphabet of this language? Like, no, don't do that.
I think it's a lot of people who never really learned. I think they were taught a lot of things that were wrong, and they never really learned how to properly express wanting to have an actual relationship with somebody. And it just kind of, it all crumbled and went inside and just went sour. It's bad. It's just all that kind of, the toxic masculinity, like the Madonna horror complex. It's all in there. It's all part of it.
It's just a mess.
It's a mess. It's a mess. It's just be a nerd. Just be a nerd and be excited.
Come on, kids. I'm old.
I don't have time for this.
I'm old and I'm tired. I'm gonna put her links up in the description, all that stuff. Follow, support. You know what I mean? She cool, y'all. Cool. Alright, y'all. Yo, we gonna go party some more. Alright? Before Delta comes and takes us all away. Alright, peace.